Hey, what's up everybody? It's Brian Knudson here with Golf WRX, and as you can tell, it's a pretty cold day here in Metro Detroit, and we really don't come out here when it's 30 degrees to hit balls for much. But today we've got the Full Swing Kit launch monitor, brand new product from Full Swing, and we were just that excited to get it out here and try it that we're out here on a pretty brisk day to hit a few balls and see how it performs. But if you're not familiar with Full Swing, they've been doing big time simulators for a long time. The launch monitor market is something that they've just jumped into, but they've jumped in head first. This thing's packed full of features. It collects a ton of data points, and for the price, I think it's a pretty good bargain. So let's go ahead and hit some shots with this thing. It's pretty cool. It's all metal construction, really high quality, and it's even got its own screen on there, so you can put 4 of your data points right there and just look back, check them out right away. You don't have to check your tablet or your phone or anything like that. But it's pretty exciting, so let's hit some balls and let's see how it performs. All right, so now we're set up, and to be honest, this Full Swing Kit launch monitor is really easy to set up. Once you download the app on your phone, set it up, you basically set the Full Swing Kit 10 feet behind where you're hitting balls. You can go into your app, set the target line, and you're basically ready to go. So the nice thing I like is that little screen is actually really easy to read, even from here at 10 feet. I mean, you can easily tell your 4 parameters that you set up there are really simple, easy to read. Not a bad ball there. I mean, instantly you get your ball speed right there. I mean, it comes up instantly, and if you grab your phone, which I have here as well, I mean, immediately you get your carry distance, your spin, ball speed, and the one cool thing about this launch monitor is that you actually get club data. And club data isn't something that you typically get in this price range, and it just shows you how much time and effort and technology that Full Swing has put into this kit launch monitor. But immediate feedback, I mean, the data comes up almost instantly, and it's kind of nice. I mean, like I said, being 10 feet away, the sun's a little in my eyes, and I can still look back and easily see my ball speed, my club speed, in my swing path immediately right on the display. Let's hit another one here. Tell you what, hitting balls with this thing's kind of fun. I'm forgetting how chilly it is out here. A little left, but that's a good thing. I mean, I'm going to be able to tell that, yeah, my club path was pretty poor on that, as you can tell from the screen. But again, the feedback on this thing is instant, and it seems to be really accurate. I mean, from where I hit that, dead left, and it immediately shows you kind of a low spin shot, decent ball speed, but I mean, everything comes up instantly. It's really accurate, and the great thing is that you can customize everything about it, basically. You can tell it what club, you can go through and set up what parameters you want to see on the unit, on the display, but then you get all of the rest of the parameters right on your phone. So this is actually kind of fun to hit some balls and do this when typically us northern players would be indoors. Let's see here. See if I can get one in the fairway here. That's a good ball. That's a good ball right there. But again, I mean, by the time that ball it just hit the ground, and I've already got my ball speed, my club head speed, and then basically looking right back, I then get my club path data and my, and the other data I put on there. It's really that quick in terms of processing. I mean, this thing, in terms of comparing it to more expensive monitors, it looks to do exactly the same, and it looks to be very, very accurate. But I love the customization, and I love the size of it. It's easy to carry around, and honestly, the screen on it is super cool to have, and really easy to kind of look back and just check those immediate parameters on it. So, so far, I'm really liking this Full Swing Kit. Let's hit one more here. See if I can hit it past the snow. A little high in the face. But again, I mean, I look back, I've already got ball speed. You can tell I mishit it, and club path and all that. I mean, it's right there, which is just phenomenal. So, like I said, this thing is super easy to use. Love the customability of it, and it's something that I think anybody could use, dial in their numbers, and have a lot of fun doing it. All right, so we just got to finish hitting some drivers up there, and the full swing kit did a great job. Let's come down here and hit a few wedges and see how it picks up wedge shots. But so far, really like what it did with the driver. Let's see if we can get a few in the air. And there you go. Right there, a little 54 degree. I mean, instantly having the ball speed there, peak height right at 80 feet. I mean, this thing's just, I mean, it picks up stuff instantly. And, you know, having the ability to kind of see those important numbers to you right away, I think is really just really, really nice. There, again, not hit great at all, but this is one of those things where I think a tool like this would be so good for wedge gapping, you know, for being able to go through, check your whole bag in terms of, you know, gapping the whole thing. It's just, I think it'd be one of those tools that's just really great to use. And it's so fast, it's so simple. Right there, same thing. I mean, the numbers just populate instantly. It's just, it's really good. I mean, this thing is, it's really fun to use. It's fun to kind of practice with. See your carry distances. I mean, 75 yards is pretty much what I'm looking for here. See if I can match it. A little lower shot there. A little farther. But it's just one of those things where I love the ability to be able to see things right on the monitor, and it seems to be extremely accurate. I mean, from that flag out there, I think, I mean, it's spot on in terms of what it's finding there. So, like I said, using it to kind of gap your bag, especially your short game, it's going to work great for that. All right, so now we're going to hit a few irons here, but this full swing kit has just been a really easy unit to use. And the nice thing I think about it is that you can make it as simple as you want. Here are my 4 metrics that I really care about, have them on the screen. And then if you really want to get into the gritty details, your phone, tablet, you get all 16 data points. So I think, you know, for the player who wants to see everything, you can do that. For the player who just needs a few pieces of information, you've got that too. And like I said, I mean, immediate feedback right there in terms of ball speed. I mean, you know exactly if you hit it well, which that one I thankfully hit pretty well. But I mean, this thing is extremely accurate. Everything I've hit here, I haven't hit one ball that I think the numbers were way off. Haven't hit one yet that I felt that way. But it's just, you know, like I said, look back, there you go. I'm hitting the ball, you know, ball speed wise, I'm hitting what I should hit. And if I want to sit there and go, well, wait a minute, how much, you know, how much spin did I have? I can jump in here and say, oh, you know, that was 7,300 RPMs. So, I mean, there's nothing here that you don't get. And like I said, just boom. I didn't even watch the ball because I wanted to see how fast that calculated, and that was like instant. So, I mean, there's no waiting, there's no lagging, anything. This thing's just fun to use. And like I said, I mean, however much detail you want, how much data you want, this gives it to you. Ended on a good one there. I like it. But again, ball speed wise, I mean, those were 4 really well hit balls, and I don't think ball speed varied more than a couple miles an hour. I mean, just really consistent. So, so far, accuracy wise, extremely accurate. Probably hangs around with anything more expensive than it is. All right, so I just spent quite a few hours out here. I hit 20 balls total, hit driver, iron, wedges out here on a very chilly day. But I'm glad I did, because honestly, this thing's really exciting. I really like what this has to offer. I love the simplicity of the screen right on the unit for players who just want a couple data points. I love the fact that when you get into your phone, you get into your iPad, you can dive as deep as you want into the data that this thing records. I know I only hit 20 balls. I never saw one shot that looked like it was way off or had some funky numbers, anything like that. Everything seemed to be exactly what I saw out here on the course. But this thing, I mean, it's got a ton of advantages to it. I mean, for golfers, right or left-handed, it doesn't matter. You can set this thing up and go. coming in the near future next year, we're going to see an indoor compatible software that's going to come with this. You can use it indoors or out. But full swing, I think they really put a ton of thought, a ton of technology into this unit. And at this price point, I think they did a fantastic job. So if you go to fullswinggolf.com, check out all the details, the specs on this. And you know, if you're looking to try out a personal launch monitor, I think this has to be on your list. So thanks for following along. This is Brian with Golf WRX. We'll see you soon.